The fuck? With a pistol 113 meters. Ah.
Hey guys, Borside here. So today I briefly wanted to go over the 1.03 patch update changes that I'm most thankful for as well as excited about. Now, first off, I have to mention they've introduced a new technology. Well, I don't really know if it's a new technology, but they refer to it as that. Something called instance rendering. This new rendering system takes batches of world geometry or draw calls previously done by the CPU and places the work on the GPU. This means underutilized GPUs can do more work and take the load off the bottleneck rendering thread. Players with low frequency GPUs that's below 3 GHz and a high-end GPU that's about a 980 and above, I don't know how many people actually have that, but anyways, might experience better and more stable frame rates whilst playing. Additionally, the system does not use LODs on instance geometry, and as a result there are no popping or visible transitions in mesh geometry while moving around the level. This system will be off by default. Should you wish to enable this system, you need to go to your video options and obviously enable it. There are known issues with this technology for certain series of video cards, mainly being the GeForce 400 and 500 series in particular, and as such, this is why they did not want to turn it on by default. So yeah, just go to your options and turn it on yourself. Just a quick recommendation though, on medium and lower graphical settings, various art assets may display incorrectly, and if you are planning on using the experimental instance rendering mode, it is highly recommended that you do so on high graphical settings or above. Okay, right, moving on. Now, the game status widget that displays the objective and reinforcement information has received an overhaul. The goal of this being that they present the game relevant information in a more direct and cleaner fashion. The biggest update to the UI element can be seen in Supremacy with the tug of war bar. Now they added two new weapons and one new variation, increasing the total number of weapons to 41. So now we get the PM Makarov pistol for the NVA and NLF factions, the Smith & Wesson M1917 for the US Army and USMC faction, and the new variation of the XM21 with subsonic ammunition, as well as a sonic suppressor for the US Army. You know what, I don't know how I feel about this, hey. On one hand, I'm happy to be getting new weapons, but why are they just fucking shit weapons? I mean, who honestly runs around with a pistol? Yeah, most of us don't actually play that role. I'm normally running around as a grunt with either my AK or M16, and I don't often get the squad leader role, but yeah, I would have preferred at least an SMG. Yeah, I don't know. And how many people actually get to play the sniper role? I mean, isn't it normally like 2 or maybe even now 3 players on each side? That's fucking useless, man. Anyways, they refined the map voting system to avoid repeating recently played maps. You know what, this is actually a godsend, eh? Nothing's worse than fucking playing the map over and over again. Okay, they reduced the M14's horizontal recoil significantly and slightly reduced the sway. I thought it was okay, eh? Didn't really have any problems with it, but then on the other side of the coin really, I'd never really used it that much. Okay, anyways, they improved the fluidity of mantling while sprinting, including the addition of a new sprint mantling animation, making it far quicker to traverse the battlefield. This is a fucking godsend, eh? I hated getting stuck on shit and having to run around it, and yeah, no, it's just a pain in the ass. Okay, they improved the logic for planting tripwire traps so that they'll be much easier to place now. Also, I didn't really have issues with the tripwires, but anyways, now this is fucking important. The players are actually now allowed to stay in the same squad on team swapping at the end of a round. Yo, I would always just get paired up with some random douchebags, and yeah, like you form sort of a bond with your squad initially, and you actually enjoy it, and then next thing you know, you're with a whole new bunch of players. And no, it was just bullshit. So thank you very much. I'm actually very thankful for this. Okay, They added an animation for spotting enemies. This animation is interruptible by firing your weapon and does not impede gameplay. Okay, no, that's very good. Oh, here's another big one. The radio men now receive points when commanders kill enemies with call-ins made using their radio. I can't tell you, there must be a lot of radio men out there that are fucking thankful as hell. I mean, at least now they've got a reason to actually play Radio Man. Otherwise, you kind of just stand there doing nothing and you hardly get any points. Okay, they increased the amount of suppression inflicted by the Loach and Cobra miniguns. You know what? I fucking hate to say it. Why do we need more suppression in this game? I mean, it ruins it for me. I can't stand it, but I don't know, maybe each to their own. I don't know, maybe I don't know fuck all and some people actually enjoy it. Okay, this is another big one now. I don't know if you know this, but whenever you're in the helicopter base area, people would always team kill each other to steal their fucking helicopters. Now they've actually made it that the players lower their weapons, so no more bloody team killing for fucking helicopters. I mean, please, I can't tell you that. Thank you very much, Babs. Thank you. I'm very happy. They made adjustments to the number of reinforcements across all maps. Now, what I've seen through the patch notes, it's basically an increase above all of them. It's around about a 30-40 increase depending on which map you're. Obviously some are slightly higher and you can actually see all of them in the patch notes. It's just way too much for me to actually go through and read, but yeah, you can check it out for yourself in the description. Okay, they made various balance adjustments to the number of role slots available on all maps. Again, too many to mention. But what I did see is a lot of them were increased, but just as many as were increased, there were also decreases. So yeah guys, check those all out please. They smoothed the animation of rotating claymores. Okay, no, this is fucking sweet. And you can actually see to rotate the claymore in the opposite direction. Now this will help me a lot. I often struggle to place these little fucking things. Okay, the server's now displaying the details window of the server browser, whether the server is running client-side or server-side hit detection. Now, this is where the server admins are actually, it's recommended that they use client-side hit detection to improve the overall hit registration. And you can determine if the server is using client-side or server-side hit detection by checking in the server info box. You know, I don't understand this. If it is client-side, then you're going to have a lot of instances when you're dying behind cover. I mean, one person's client will see you running towards cover, they shoot at you, meantime your screen is showing you behind cover. I don't know how I feel about this. What do you guys think? Anyways, they moved the team kill forgiveness out of the chat and into the voting widget. I don't know why, it just worked so easily for me. Anyways, they fixed a bug which allowed players to sprint and fire their weapons. Yeah, that was fucking annoying. And they fixed an exploit where players would be able to sprint through deep water. You know, this didn't really happen to me. My guy would normally walk slowly through water. Yeah, anyways. And they continue to improve map collision to reduce snags and stuck locations across all maps. Thank you. We can't have enough of that shit, really. Thank you. And they fixed the hole in which players become stuck in Way City. Yo, I've been seeing a lot of bitching online about this fucking hole that people constantly get stuck in. So thank you guys, thank you Tripwire, this is very good. Okay, and they also fixed an issue where the players' ethnicity did not match various spoken voice lines. That's where you'd land up getting North Vietnamese, obviously speaking English. Okay, so thanks very much for that, Tripwire. Okay, anyways guys, overall there are way too many changes for me to go through. However, you can find the full changelog in the video description. There is a link, so just click on that shit, you'll go to the changelog. I'd love to know what changes you guys are most excited about. Even if I didn't include it here, please guys, obviously I didn't put everything here, so let me know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. Anyways guys, until next time, take care of yourselves and have a chilled one.